Hey there, CGMath students. Welcome to Homework 4.1, Order of Operations. You've watched the video, so go ahead and check off there. Student model calculators are okay, but you still need to show all work. So take a look at number 1. This is how you show all work, right? You go down PEMDAS, you say what you do have, what you don't have. Circle the first letter of what you're actually going to do first. So in this case, I circled M for multiplication. That was the first step. And then I kind of went through there. I should have crossed off my A and my S because I added and subtracted. All right, and then I got B there. So let's take a look at number 3. All right, so do I have any parentheses? No, I do not. Do I have any exponents? No, I do not. What's the first thing I'm going to do? PEMDAS says I multiply or divide, whichever comes first, left to right. As I read it left to right, multiplication comes first. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply 5 times 3 first. That gets me 15. 15 minus 6 divided by 6. All right. Right, so now I'm obviously going to go ahead and continue to look at my PEMDAS. If I look at my PEMDAS carefully, you'll see that I kind of circled the MD there. That division comes next. So not 15 minus 6 like a lot of you would like to do. It's 6 divided by 6. So 6 divided by 6 gives you 1. So then you drop down everything else. It should be 15 minus 1. So we started with MD. We did our division. There's no addition. You can cross that off and say no, and we end with subtraction. So 15 minus 1 is 14. Now go ahead and take your calculator and type in 5 times 3 minus 6 divided by 6. And hopefully you should get 14, which is exactly what you get. So you double check it with your calculator. And I've shown all work. I've stated all my steps, double checked it with my calculator. Now I can move on to my next one. Number 5, do I have any parentheses? No, I do not. Do I have any exponents? Yes, I do. 3 squared is not 3 times 2. It is 3 times 3. So 3 times itself twice, right? So 3 times 3, which gives you 9. Right? So then 9 minus 12 divided by 2. Right? So I'll circle my exponent because that was my first step. Do I have any multiplication? No. Do I have division? Yes. So that comes next. So no multiplication. Now I have division. 12 divided by 2. That is 6. So now I have 9 minus 6. No addition, but I definitely do have subtraction. 9 minus 6 is equal to my answer of 3. Go ahead, take your calculator again, and double check it. So 3 squared, again, that up arrow on your calculator gets you to the 3 squared. Minus 12 divided by 2. And that, again, gets us 3. So we've double checked it, and we know that's our answer. Last one I'm going to do with you is number 7. We got no parentheses, but we do have exponents again. And remember this, 4 squared is not 4 times 2, but 4 times 4, right? So that's our first step, was our exponents. It was 16. We dropped down everything else. 6 divided by 2 plus 6. Don't forget your plus sign, plus 16 now. No multiplication, but I do have division. 6 divided by 2, that's 3. So then 3 plus 16, 3 plus 6 plus 16. And then we just work it left to right, right? We just have nothing but addition here. So 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 plus 16 gives you your answer of 25. Again, double check by plugging in your calculator. 6 divided by 2 plus 6 plus 4 squared, and you'll get exactly 25. So good, you're good to go. All right, I'm going to leave the rest on the front here, all the even problems, as well as number 9 and 10 on the back for you to do. Please make sure you show work and double check it with your calculator. All right, problem number 11, it says, compare the following expressions and solve each one. Explain why each give a different result. So for 18 minus 8 plus 10, we'll just use PEMDAS. 18 minus 8 is 10 plus 9 gives you your answer of 19. In this case, I have to go ahead and do 18 minus the parentheses first, which is 8 plus 9, which is 17, gives you your answer of 1. So why did we get 2 different answers here? We got 19 in the first one, and we got 1 in the second one. So the problems have a different result because the second problem has parentheses around 8 plus 9, forcing us to do this operation first. Okay, that's a good, solid answer to that question, right? So I'm going to leave you 12 and 13 to not only, once you've, gotten your answers, please make sure you go ahead and circle them, but then also justify why they are different. So do that in 12 and 13. And then in 14, that's a challenge problem. I'm going to go ahead and allow you to do that on your own, but again, please make sure you show all work. So it starts by going ahead and saying, hey, do I have PEMDAS, right? And remember, if you have things inside of the parentheses, like here you have exponents and subtraction, well, look at your PEMDAS here. Exponents comes first before subtraction, so you got to do the exponents within the parentheses and then do the subtraction, and I'll let you figure out the rest. That's it. Call me if you have questions.